Hi guys, welcome to Robin Hood Diaries again today. Glad you could join me, of course. I preview today as sort of the last hurrah of me in drag, way kind of after the fact. So let's get into what that was. Um, Drag Strip 66, which was a notorious themed club in Los Angeles for 20 some odd years, had a reunion. And of course, I wanted to go to it because I lived at Drag Strip early on in drag. It was a kind of a safe place to be, like when you were testing the waters, because it was full of drag queens and allies, drag allies. Then it became very kind of touristy, celebrity-ish. Paul V, hey, what can you do? You bring in the celebs. It was an amazing club. So here we go. They have their 20th reunion. I want to go. I am well out of drag by now. This is, I think, oh God, I don't know, 2011. I don't want to say, but it was like 25 years ago. I don't know, 16, whatever it was. So I decided I'm going to do one last one. Why? There was some folks interested at a very brief 15 minutes of my life, interested in doing a reality show with me about being a dad who did drag and may do drag again kind of theme thing. And we did a teaser for it. It seemed pretty good, but we just bailed on it because my disability got so bad. I could in heels. Are you kidding? So, I mean, it had been bad, but it was like lower back pain at that point. I could kind of manage. Now, if I stood in heels for 30 seconds, I'd fall over. But so I threw my old drag stuff together. Not that I kept it, but I picked up a few things for the big event. And also I was going to be followed by a film crew in case they wanted to intersperse parts of that appearance at the reunion, the drag strip reunion in the teaser. So it was like, you've seen the picture in the preview. It's a big rig, a big light rig over the cameraman, essentially. It was really weird. It was like this apparatus and hence providing light wherever you went. So that was fun. I was there. Full tilt drag. Of course, I went out and bought a black sequin cocktail dress, mini, of course, as always, and knee highs, thigh highs, some kind of boot, because boots, platform, female boots, whatever, still were much safer on your ankles. However, I got boots that had roll-away fronts, which is the front rolls. There's no kind of tip, easy for bending over and stuff. I don't know. But anyway, bought them. Threw everything together, got some costume jewelry, threw on a wig, makeup, whole 9 yards. So I get there. It's at Echoplex, which is not, like by any means fancy schmancy. It's more like a sound stage or a studio, like a huge studio of some sort where they would be like, I don't know, bands, rehearsals, dance, I don't know. And I'd never been there. So I get there, big brouhaha, the cameraman, I'm all done, right? Because my drag, I fell into my old habit, half an hour, and then hair, clothes, everything else, 10 minutes. But interesting note with my drag, up until this very last hurrah, I would never go out in drag without nails. Now, I know that sounds really weird. You never caught me in drag in public without full nails. Now, of course, they were press-ons, but I was meticulous, clipping them and then painting them. I only wore green, and they had to be kind of like a French tip green or layers of different shades of green. But point being, I did not feel like a drag queen at all unless I had nails. There's so much hand activity going on, and this kind of thing with nails, all that kind of stuff. Some people it's heels, some people it's dresses. For me, it was nails. I don't know. So I'm there.